This next guy, I don't know how much you guys know about me. I'm the house MC and booker here on the weekends, but I run shows all over Southern California. This guy's one of my favorites from the Long Beach scene, and it's his third time here down at the Comedy Palace, so we're always happy to have him back. I want you guys to be too, San Diego. Show him some love when we get up here. Mr. Mike Fletcher. Let's hear it, guys. Come on.
Very nice what you said about you. The answer is yes, 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 yes. Yes, this is exactly what Vin Diesel would look like if. If he never, ever, ever, ever worked out, right? Yeah, I like that one, I guess. You know, and it's not just strangers. You know, I have friends that'll come up to me and say, do you ever think how cool it would be if you woke up one day and you were Vin Diesel? And I say, no, I don't, because I'm not retarded. So, anyway. I hate to put you guys in this situation. It's my birthday, and I mean honestly. Don't clap now, because you have to compete with my wife, and she loves me. And so the present she got me came down to, I had to choose. It was between nothing and nothing. So, you know, it's one of the things when you're married, you got kids, you become less and less meaningful every year. You're like a bit lighter, you know? You're like a couple missed flicks away from fucking get rid of them. It's sad, isn't it? It is sad, isn't it? Nothing. They don't even care anymore. I love when my 14-year-old talks about me in the third person. Him? I mean, him's right here. Him's right here. Anyway, so I am married, and I don't want to suggest that there's anything negative about being married, because there probably isn't. But if there is, it might be the fact that you may have less sex than you were planning on. In fact, you may have less sex than you thought was humanly possible. Now, I wouldn't just say something like that if I didn't have facts to support it. And now that 2012 is over, I can say with absolute certainty, I got fucked more in the 3rd grade than I did all of 2012. So, in defense of fucking 3rd grade's a big fucking year, you know? You get to order off the adult menu, you get to leave the yard, and you get all this fucking you gotta do. So that's what I did. Big year for sex. Big year for sex. The other now there is a positive part about being married. There are several, I'm sure, but my favorite part is that you can get into trouble for doing shit you had no idea you were doing. You know? And if you give even worse trouble if you have no idea you were doing it. You know, I came home the other day and I pulled up and got out of my car and walked in. My dog's sitting there. He's got that I've been licking my balls all day look of contentment. You know, my wife's waiting for me in the window. I'm, you know, Prince Charming, and I walk in and I get crushed with this tsunami wave of pissed off wife shit. You know, I won't do it. I will do it. I won't do it. I will do it. What is it? Finally, she said, I'm mad at you because you have not been supporting my weight loss efforts. And I had to admit, I have not been supporting her weight loss efforts, primarily because I didn't know there was a weight loss effort, let alone multiple weight loss efforts. Now, in her defense, I may have mixed it up with her, I'm going to eat a bowl of Fruit Loops before I go to bed every night effort. I can see they're related, I can see that. You know, it's just what it is. And it's not like I'm an insensitive asshole or something. I know about the efforts in my house. I'm keenly aware of the I'm only going to fuck him just enough so he could survive effort. You know about that one? I'm aware of the I'm only going to shave my pussy on Islamic Muslim holiday celebrating women. Turns out there aren't many of those. You know, she's a big fan. I'm familiar with the if I ever do fuck my husband again effort, I'm just going to lay there effort. So there's that. So Anyway, don't worry about it. We're getting a divorce. No, we aren't. I just like saying it. I like how freeing it feels. I'm like a fat guy taking off my belt. Oh, I'm getting a divorce. No, you aren't. Look at you. Look at you. There are practical reasons why I can't get a divorce. One is my wife's hot, and look at me, which could only mean one thing. I fucked my way up the ladder. You know what I mean? I had to start down here at no living human being would fuck her level, the ugliest fuck level, ugly as shit. She would be hot if she had both her legs level. Then I got to the, if you stand to her left, her eye looks real level. And then I got to hot. But you don't know what kind of hot it is. It could be hot but her pussy stinks level, and it could be hot but her pussy's dry level. It could be hot but her pussy stinks and it's dry level. That's why when I got to hot and her pussy didn't stink level, and hot and her pussy wasn't dry level, but it was hot but she's a mean bitch level, I said, I'll take it. I'll take it. Bring it, I'll take it. Let's go. The best part about that really is guys like this guy who has a beautiful wife, and I love this fact, we know when we've overdated. You know what I mean? It's like a club, we're like, yeah, you're an ugly fuck too. We high five, isn't it true? You just know it. People look at you like, hey, fuck it, you know, what can you do? What can you do? What can you do? So because I'm married, I was on the internet, which is the classy and sophisticated way of saying I was watching lesbian fisting videos for several hours. And while I was on the internet, I came across this story. Did you see this? The eagle that swooped down and grabbed the little white kid. Did you see this? And people were like, oh, it's fake, it's fake, it's fake. I said, I don't give a fuck. It's perfect for at least two reasons. One, it has the makings of the greatest worst weekend ever story. Hey, how was your weekend? Eagle swooped down and grabbed the kid and flew away. Whoa! That is a bad weekend. That's a bad weekend. Here's the other part. Now I'm half black and half white, which means I can say anything I want, really, about anything, but certainly about race. That means you can also laugh. The second best part about it was, it just proves there's some shit that only white guys can think of, because black guys and Latinos, we don't even think about it because it's so fucking absurd. Can't you just see it? The brother trying to explain to the white cop that an eagle, a golden eagle, swooped down and grabbed his kid. See, what happened was, I was golfing and I looked over and this eagle came down. It was a golden eagle. He grabbed Jaquanta and I was like, Jaquanta, Jaquanta, Jaquanta. Cop's like, that sounds a lot like this other case I was working on. Maybe you heard of it. It was called Rodney King. Get down on the ground, motherfucker. It's not even black guys. You know how it has it worse? Latino guys, because here's the truth. You can say whatever you want about Latinos. Here's one thing you can't say about Latino women. They love their children. They love their kids. So you do whatever you want to Latino guy, don't fuck with their kids. You know? So can't you just see the Latino brother coming home? Oh, baby, here's what happened. I was golfing and eagle flew down and grabbed little Hector and flew away. Little Hector. She would hit him with that Latin conquistador anger shit mixed with Catholic guilt. Listen here. You go get my mijo or I will stab you in your eye 9 times. That's the truth. I'm not bullshitting. That's why people talk about the immigration thing. They say it's jobs, jobs, jobs. No, it's not. It's Hispanic brothers fucking up. You know, they do the math. They're like, well, I could go home and try to explain to Maria where the kid is, or I could try to make it through the desert, almost certainly get abducted by a drug cartel, probably raped and tortured, swim across the water, and run into a bunch of white people who want to throw me in jail. North it is. North it is. I'm Michael Fletcher. You guys have been great. Funny comics coming up.
Give it up for Fletcher, everybody. Let him hear it. He's got a weird looking face, huh? guess that's a good thing on stage.